Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Hudson Smith of Milford Football. Hudson, how are you?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing well. So, how is the off season going?
Off season's been really good for me. It's been great, getting with receivers and with coaches and meetings and just building a lot of chemistry with a lot of people. And I feel like it's been really good for me development wise. Just hitting the field a lot more and working very hard and hitting weights. I think it's been going very good.
So, this is for you. This is all new for you because, of course, you are. This is your first year playing football at Milford. What has it been like, coming in from a successful program to another one? What has the transition been like for you?
The transition's been really good. I really do think that I'm grateful for the way everyone handled it, and I feel like the transfer was very good as far as Coach Mikovich brought me in and was great about it. Coach Waz was great about it, and Coach McMillan and Coach Stevenson. I feel like they've been amazing to me, and also with players, they've been great as far as just like getting up to the field and throwing with me, even when they didn't necessarily know me as much. It was really good to get to work with them and get to build chemistry with my new teammates and coaches. So
Absolutely. So for you, like, how has it just, been throwing and all that stuff? Like, I know you're a QB. How do you feel like you've done as a quarterback this summer?
I felt like this summer and this off season has been my best one I've had as far as like development wise and character wise, because I feel like I matured as a character, which helped me mature as a player. I felt like it was great to get with the guys more and throw. And now we have a greater understanding of like, if this happens, then you can change it to this, or just small stuff that like chemistry where we can like connect on the field way easier. So
Yeah.
it's been great.
So, getting used to, new teams, new everything. Like,
Right.
what has just getting in the mindset of doing what you've been used to. Now you're doing something completely way different. How has that been for you just from a mental standpoint?
I mean, it's been definitely a change. I mean, it was a little tough at first, changing everything, but it's been great as I've progressed because it's gotten easier and easier as I go. I felt like at the start, it was a little tough, and then as you go, and then now, like where I'm at right now, I'm like, this is great. Like I understand it completely. Like the whole offense makes sense. I got to reconnect with a lot of people that I wasn't necessarily connected with before. And I feel like just like all in all, it was great. So yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the biggest thing that you want to accomplish in the next few weeks heading into the regular season?
I want to just build chemistry to the point where it feels like I've been playing with these guys for years, even though I've never played with all of them. I feel like just from that standpoint of getting more and more comfortable, like the more comfortable we are going into week one, the more likely we are to win. And I think that that's a huge focus for me right now is just staying comfortable and getting with my guys, throwing and just working hard and staying healthy.
So, so So heading into heading into the season, playing, going up against week one, I've asked a lot of coaches this. I'll ask you this because it affects players too. How do you, as a player, get ready for week one?
I mean, I think you like just get everyone around you as motivated as you can. I feel like the more bought in you can get your team, I mean, the better it will be. And I do think that like film is a great way to watch. And I definitely I've played with and against some of the people that we play against week one. So I feel like that's great that I have that. And I feel like watching film with your teammates and that way you guys have the same understanding of things is a great way to help prepare.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when because there's not a lot of game film, there's not a lot of you only can go off the scrimmages, and that's why week one is so tough. How do you gain off of that though?
I think a way to gain off of it too is just going in with a lot of confidence. Like maybe like maybe you don't have a ton of film on that team, but even then, I feel like you can kind of control like your variables as far as you can control how you guys go into the game as far as like mentally thinking of like, okay, like we control whether we win this game or not what they do. So
Yeah. So, all right, let's get inside your head a little bit, Hudson.
okay.
How do you get ready for a game, like mentally?
Mentally, I show up very early to all games. So, I mean, I have a very long routine. I feel like I'm very calm before a game because I feel like you do get caught up a lot of the time in like the moments of the game and you get like super anxious. A lot of people get super up, super nervous. I feel like the calmer you can stay throughout, like the better. So I usually get there about 2 hours before. I usually take a nap in the locker room for 20 minutes, then go out, throw, then I meditate, then warm up with the team, and then come back in and I listen to super slow music, like nothing fast, super slow. And I like maybe have to step away from people for a little bit and like almost get into like your own space. And then when it's time to go, then it's time to go. So
Yeah. Um, so let me ask you this. Let's get to know you a little bit.
okay,
Like, so outside of football, outside of school, sports,
okay.
what do you like to do?
I'm a big fan of going golfing. I'm not very good at it right now, but um I like to do that. I do also like to hang out with friends, just like doing little dumb stuff like little escape rooms and just finding like little swimming spots at like random lakes and like rope swings, just doing some fun stuff like that.
Okay, like how um what's the best moment of your football career so far? Like what stood out to you the most?
Um I mean, oh, probably one of my favorite like football moments was last year during a game against De La Salle. You're down three, going, and then you have a minute to go, like 75 yards, and kick a field goal
Yeah,
to tie it at least. So,
yeah.
and we went down and we tied it with 3 seconds left, and yeah, we did tie the game, but it felt like a win for sure. And that was like one of my proudest moments because it was like a resilience thing where like you're down the whole game, you make a big comeback. So that was a big one for me.
Okay. Um, and finally, what's an interesting fact people may not know about you?
Oh, an interesting fact people may not know is like I'm a big fan of like yoga, like giant yoga fan. Like me and my mom do yoga probably 3 times a week, 2, 3 times a week.
Nice.
So that's like a fun thing me and my mom get to do.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right. Well, Hudson, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck this season.
sounds good. Thank you for having me.